Friends, today I'm going to discuss a very common problem of each and every employee, and that is internet is not working on my machine. I have to send a very urgent mail to boss, but net is not working. What to do? I have registered the complaint to IT admin, but he has so many complaints already in his queue. He will sort out those complaints and then he will come to my PC and sort out the problem. So till the time, what I have to do? So after watching this video, you will have some basic kind of troubleshooting, and I'm sure you will be able to sort out your internet problem. So let's see how can we troubleshoot. As you're watching, I'm doing run command. I'm running it and typing here ncpa.cpl. It will open network connections. So as you're watching here, there are different icons of your LAN card. Some of them are for VMware, you leave it, and this one is for Wi-Fi. I'm using a wired connection, that is Ethernet. So I'm using this connection for internet. So you're watching here, a red cross sign is over here. It means cable is not connected properly. So try to reconnect the cable at both the ends to your PC and laptop, and at the other end to the IO. And after doing that, this red sign, cross sign, should be removed. If it is not still removing, then you need to replace the cable. It has been connected, but still it is not identifying the network. So what next I have to do? You should know what is the IP address of your router, of your default gateway. Fine. So I'm going to run command again and typing here cmd. I will try to connect with the default gateway, and for that there is a command ping IP address of the router. IP address of the router and the default gateway is the same thing. So I'm writing here IP address of your router and enter. It is not connecting. It is showing destination host unreachable. It should be connected. So we need to check whether the IP address given at my machine is correct or not. So how can I check it? I will go to the LAN card again. We'll go to properties. I will scroll it to TCP IP version 4, then properties. Here you're watching there are some IP addresses being written over here. So you have to ensure these IP addresses are correct or not. If you are working on your machine daily, then you should know what is the IP address of your machine, because these IP addresses are distributed by IP admin, and you cannot write your IP addresses by your own because it may conflict with the other PCs also. But in general, what you can do, actually this is the IP address of default gateway. I'm removing it. If that IP address was wrong, right here the correct IP address, actually that was written wrongly. This is the IP address of my default gateway. Okay, this will be fixed. So you need to just write it over here, and then you need to write the IP address of your host computer of your machine. However, as I told you, there are different and the unique IP address for your machine, but in general I will say use these first 3 digits in the same as it is written in default gateway. I'm writing here 192.168.1, and this last digit should be different and should be unique to your machine only. It should not conflict with any other machine in your network. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm writing here 159. Fine. Then this is subnet mask. Okay, as I will click over here, it will automatically accept the subnet mask. This is the default one. Okay, for this IP address, this is the default subnet mask, but sometimes it may have changed by the IT admin, and if there is, then you need to write here the modified subnet mask. However, in general, in 90% cases, the subnet mask is not modified for internet purpose. So whatever the subnet mask is, whether it is default one or it is modified one, write here the subnet mask and click OK. Okay, now I will try to connect with your default gateway again. Yes, so it is showing you that there is a connectivity with your router. So connectivity with the router has been sorted out, and even you're watching here, it is showing MTNL 187, the name of the network, rather than unidentified network. Okay, so now I do have connectivity with the router. Now I need to check whether still I'm able to open any website or not. So what I'm doing here, I'm opening a google.com, and I want to see whether it is I'm able to open it or not. No, the site cannot be reached, means still there is a problem with the site. Fine. So even the second thing I can check, I can ping with google.com also. It is still not pinging, means there is a connectivity with the router, but there is no connectivity with the internet. So what next I can do, in that case your connectivity with your router is okay, but the problem may be, I'm going to properties again, where the problem may be, now the problem may be with this default gateway or with this preferred DNS. Okay, your IP address is correct because you are able to ping with default gateway, remember, but you are not able to ping with the website. So there may be some problem with this DNS server or with this default gateway. I know this default gateway is correct. Okay, so the problem is with preferred DNS server. Okay, so what I can do, this is wrong, I need to type here the correct preferred DNS, then pressing OK, and I'm trying to ping with google.com again. Yes, it is responding. So now even if I will reopen the website, it should be open. Fine. So problem has been sorted out. Sometimes what may happen, I'm showing you, by mistake I have written this default gateway wrong, but my preferred DNS is correct. Okay, so what will happen, I'm trying to ping with google.com again, it is not pinging. Fine, because my default gateway is not working what I have written. So in that case, if my website is not pinging, I can check two things. One is, am I able to ping with default gateway? Yes, I'm able to ping, means my IP address is correct. If I'm able to ping with default gateway, there is no problem in connectivity from my PC to my modem or my router. There is no problem with the IP address of my machine. The problem may be with the default gateway address or with the DNS address. Fine. So what I have to do, I will ping with server, DNS server. I'm not able to ping with DNS server. Okay, I'm able to ping with gateway, but not able to ping with DNS server. It means the problem is with the default gateway address or with the hardware of your router. Okay, so in that case, you have pinged with router, but you are not pinging with DNS. First thing you will do, you will go to properties and you will check the default gateway address. Okay, so it was wrong. Okay, okay, fine. Now you will ping with the DNS server. It has been pinged. Sometimes what may happen that you are pinging with your default gateway, you are pinging with your DNS, but still you are not able to open any particular website. Like I'm trying to open ews.amazon.com, amazon.in. It is still not opening. So now what kind of problem may be there? I will try to open any other website like rediffmail.com. It is working. So if any particular website is not working, then what problem there may be? Whether the DNS server you're using that is not working for this particular website, so you can change the DNS server IP address if you do have any other, or generally the problem may be with this web server on which this website is loaded. So only the thing you can do is, if you know the IP address of any other DNS server, you can change it. Okay, but if it is still not running, then you cannot do anything. Only the person who is handling this website, he will be, when the server of this website will be okay, then you will be able to open the website. So I'm trying to changing the DNS server address. I do have another DNS server also. Let's try if we are able to open. No, it is still not opening. Means the web server on this on which this website is loaded, that is not working. So only these are the things you can do to troubleshoot your internet connection. I hope it will be interesting to you and you will be able to sort out the problem of internet. Thank you.